Dear readers, welcome to our channel. Is this real? On the diplomatic stage, a once radiant diplomat has betrayed his homeland. Li Bing, once a source of pride for China, has, in a few short years, through a series of plots and betrayals, pushed the country to the brink of danger. Imagine, how does a diplomat who once pledged allegiance to his country become a traitor? This is a perplexing and mysterious story, as well as a thought-provoking puzzle. Why did Li Bing abandon the mission of the country? What are his motives behind the betrayal? As this story unfolds, we will enter a world full of conspiracy and struggle. Does this mean that there are more secrets hidden on the diplomatic stage than we know? Could every diplomatic elite potentially become a candidate for betrayal? Let's embark on this journey of unraveling together. Li Bing, born in Beijing in 1956 to an intellectual family, belonged to the Korean ethnic group. After graduating from high school, he went to study in North Korea at Kim Jong-il University. During his time there, Li Bing had the fortune of meeting a famous alumnus, Kim Jong-il, the future leader of North Korea. Kim Jong-il, impressed by Li Bing's intelligence, not only praised him openly at school but also frequently invited him for private gatherings. Li Bing's wit and intelligence earned the deep favor of Kim Jong-il, and they developed a profound friendship, both politically and personally. In 1976, Li Bing, as an outstanding graduate of Kim Il-sung University, chose to return to his homeland and joined the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Due to his previous studies and experience in North Korea, coupled with being a Korean ethnic, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs focused his work on issues related to the Korean Peninsula. Li Bing spent more than 20 years working in North Korea, witnessing the changing situation on the Korean Peninsula, and accumulating rich diplomatic experience. One day in 2001, Li Bing received a sudden appointment from his superiors, instructing him to conclude his work in North Korea and move to South Korea as China's ambassador. Li Bing quickly wrapped up his tasks in North Korea, packed his belongings, and immediately set off for his new post. This appointment undoubtedly confirmed the nation's recognition of his capabilities. While on the flight to South Korea, he was still contemplating how to faithfully fulfill his duties and contribute to his homeland. However, unknown to Li Bing, South Korea had already conducted a comprehensive background check on him. Due to his many years of work in North Korea and his close relationship with Kim Jong-il, South Korea believed that successfully turning Li Bing would mean gaining crucial intelligence about China and North Korea. Therefore, as soon as Li Bing arrived, South Korea arranged for surveillance on his every move, hoping to catch him in a compromising situation. Being a seasoned diplomat, Li Bing was aware that he was under South Korea's surveillance. He became exceptionally cautious, making it difficult for South Korea to find any vulnerabilities during months of observation. South Korea had to change its strategy, realizing that Li Bing, after years of a monotonous life in North Korea, craved some form of release. Now in vibrant Seoul, with various entertainment venues he had never experienced before, Li Bing's suppressed desires finally found an outlet. South Korea keenly noticed this and began inviting Li Bing frequently to upscale clubs and bars. Initially, Li Bing could resist and politely decline, but the longer he stayed in South Korea, the stronger his inner desires became. Finally, during one of South Korea's invitations, Li Bing inexplicably agreed. As he entered the club, surrounded by pounding music and people dancing provocatively, this experience was unprecedented for someone who had long lived in North Korea. It was his first realization that life could be so different. South Korea's assistant seized on this change in Li Bing. Knowing he was starting to waver, they arranged for several scantily clad women to approach Li Bing, offering him drink after drink. Dressed in revealing low-cut outfits and ultra-short skirts, these women sat intimately next to the ambassador, accompanying him in rounds of drinking. Under South Korea's calculated strategy, a few months later, Li Bing's mindset underwent a significant transformation. He started spending his evenings in various entertainment venues, even discussing official matters in nightclubs. With the enticing allure of money and the lavish lifestyle, Li Bing became enamored with the indulgence. His initial missions and ideals had long disappeared, and he no longer remembered his responsibilities as a diplomat. With Li Bing's assistance, South Korea consistently held the upper hand in diplomatic maneuvers with China. In the 1997 negotiations between China and South Korea over the sovereignty of Sueo Reef, China suffered a humiliating defeat, losing crucial maritime rights. Li Bing's leaks undoubtedly played a significant role in this failure. By 2006, when North Korea's leader Kim Jong-il intended to make a secret visit to China, South Korean media suddenly reported on this secret visit, claiming that North Korea's legislative plans must have hidden motives. This unexpected report caught North Korea off guard, and they had to urgently make a public statement, admitting the planned visit but denying any secrecy, stating it was solely for enhancing friendship and discussing relations. These abnormal events made both China and North Korea realize that they likely had a traitor within. China's public security immediately launched a secret investigation. In a stroke of luck, a Chinese official intercepted a mysterious mail sent from South Korea to China, bearing Li Bing's signature. Seeing this familiar name, leaders of both China and North Korea found it unbelievable, especially Kim Jong-il, who never imagined his close friend would become South Korea's puppet. Given the severity of the situation and Li Bing's special status, the shocking details were not immediately made public. Considering Li Bing's unique status, he was not apprehended for treason. Instead, he was charged with economic crimes and sentenced to 7 years in prison. Li Bing became the highest-ranking spy exposed in China's diplomatic history. At the moment when the trial results were announced, he awakened from his delusions. He had chosen to betray his country for power and money, making it the gravest mistake of his life. The young diplomat who had once traveled tirelessly for his country was gone forever. He had now become a criminal against the nation. This story serves as a profound reminder that even on the diplomatic stage, an individual's choices can cause significant waves. Li Bing's betrayal is not just an individual's downfall but a severe challenge to the nation. Through his story, we can glimpse the destructive power of power, money, and temptation on individuals and the immense impact on national security. Finally, let me summarize for readers and hope you gain insights and reflections. This story tells us that everyone may face crossroads in life, and our choices can have profound effects on ourselves and those around us. Diplomatic elites not only need exceptional strategies and intelligence but also require steadfast beliefs and a sense of responsibility. In the field of diplomacy, an individual's mistake may lead to the entire country paying the price, bearing a heavy burden of responsibility. Reflecting on Li Bing's experience, we should cherish the responsibility our country entrusts us, maintain steadfast beliefs, and stay away from the traps of temptation. As ordinary people, we may not experience the twists and turns of diplomacy firsthand, but each person has a responsibility to uphold the security and dignity of the nation. Our choices not only affect us individually but also impact those around us and the future of the entire country. In conclusion, let's ponder a question: when faced with choices, will we succumb to temptation like Li Bing, or will we adhere to our original aspirations and contribute to the prosperity and security of the country? This may seem like an ordinary question, but answering it will determine our path forward. In this challenging era, let's strive together to safeguard the values we cherish and contribute to the future of our country. Looking forward to your thoughts and sharing. See you in the next episode. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for the next exciting content. Goodbye. Goodbye.